Liverpool trained ahead of their Champions League clash with FC Porto in Kirkby on Tuesday afternoon, with Jurgen Klopp overseeing the session and James Milner back amongst his teammates for the first time since his latest injury. Diogo Jota also trained with his teammates after picking up what Klopp had described as a proper knock against Arsenal at the weekend, while Andy Robertson, Jordan Henderson, Divock Origi and Nico Williams were all also there after recent troubles of their own. The session began with a birthday celebration for goalkeeper Quivien Kelleher, who turns 23 today, before the squad split up into drills under the lights. Thiago Alcantara was present at the session. He and his manager had earlier addressed the media ahead of the game with their press conferences. You can watch both of those in full across the Blood Red channel. Henderson and Robertson, Klopp had explained, are almost certainly ready to return to action, but whether either of them is risked here is doubtful, given that there's nothing riding on the result for Liverpool. The Reds are already through of course as group winners with 2 games to spare, the second of which is away at AC Milan, and it therefore does not matter what the result of the fixtures is from their perspective. With that in mind, it's expected that there will be plenty of squad players and youngsters present in the starting 11 and amongst the substitutes, with Tyler Morton, Nat Phillips and Nico Williams among those who can expect minutes. That Thiago was the man put forward for media duties pre-match might hint at him being amongst the starters, with the Spaniard needing to get rhythm into his legs after returning from injury. With few other midfield options available, it could be Thiago lining up alongside Tyler Morton and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Youngsters including Conor Bradley and Owen Beck were present for the session, but the likelihood is that they'll make up the bench rather than come in from the start. Cade Gordon, who was there, and Mateusz Musialowski, who wasn't, are both ineligible for the first team game because they do not fit the requirements for being on Liverpool's so-called B list, meaning UEFA regulations will ban them from playing in this game. Both are likely to start in the afternoon instead against Porto in the UEFA Youth League. Whatever the result at Anfield, Liverpool have already topped their group, and their main aim will be avoiding any injuries as Porto come to town, with the Portuguese side needing the points in their bid to progress.